This is a relaxation exercise called mindful breathing. When we feel particularly anxious or stressed, our breathing rate as well as our heart rate can increase, and this is due to what we call the fight or flight response, our basic body response to any feelings of stress, releasing stress hormones like adrenaline all around the body, creating lots of changes, which can lead to further feelings of anxiety or stress. So in this exercise, we're focusing on taking deeper breaths, and by doing this, we're trying to dampen down that stress response of the body. So you can do this either sitting down comfortably in a chair, or if you prefer, you can try and do it lying down. To start with, make sure you're nice and comfortable, your body is supported in the chair or wherever you're resting right now. When you're ready, place one hand just over your belly, just around about where your belly button is, just placing your palm on the belly. With your other hand, put it somewhere on the chest, just gently laying both hands on the body. I want you now just to start by noticing the breathing pattern in your body. So you might start to notice a little movement, a slight rise and fall. Perhaps one or both of your hands are moving slightly. As you're doing this, you're just being aware. Try not to change the breath or the breathing pattern at all. You're just simply noticing now. So perhaps when you're feeling a little bit on edge or tense or stressed, it's often the top hand, the hand on your chest, which would move more than the lower hand. So now, if you want, you can take the top hand off your chest, leaving the lower hand on your belly. And now, I want you to try and bring the breath lower down into the lungs. So rather than the chest moving, you're trying to make your belly rise and fall. So you should feel a slight rise and fall under that lower hand. The reason we do this is we're trying to bring the oxygen deep down into the base of the lungs. The more oxygen goes around your body, the more relaxed it will make you feel. And you can breathe away any tension as you do this. So again, try not to force the breath. Just gentle, relaxed breaths. Just allowing that tummy to rise as you breathe in. And it sinks back down as you breathe out. And if you want, you can actually imagine it's like you have a balloon inside of your belly, and that balloon fills up with air as you breathe in, and it sinks back down as you breathe out. So after a little while of practicing this, you can then use this breathing as the focus of your mind. And especially if we're feeling anxious, our thoughts do tend to race from one thing to another. Sometimes we get caught up in our own thoughts. So as we're doing this breathing exercise, I want you to become aware of the thoughts that you have. You can notice anything that happens in your mind, any thoughts or feelings you have. Notice them and accept them, but let them pass by and bring your attention back to the balloon breath, the feeling of air, letting that balloon rise and fall in your belly. Every time your thoughts wander off, which they always will do, just bring your attention back to the balloon in your belly, kindly and gently, without judging yourself. So now, as you've got the technique here, just keep practicing. Keep bringing your mind back to that balloon in your tummy. And you can be aware that you can use this exercise anytime you want to. And in fact, the more you do the exercise, the calmer you'll feel. It will dampen down your stress level and hopefully help you to cope with things in everyday life. It's something you can do without people even noticing. You can simply just redirect your attention to the nice, gentle, deep breaths into your tummy, that balloon rising and falling. So keep practicing this as much as you can, and just notice any benefits that you get in your life.